A micronation is a small entity that claims to be an independent nation, even though it's not recognized as such by world governments or major international organizations. Some micronations that currently exist include Sealand, that occupies an offshore platform in Britain, Wangamomina in New Zealand, whose former president was a poodle that apparently retired from stress after an assassination attempt, and Pretoria in Quahog, Rhode Island.
I was going to call it Peterland, but that gay bar down by the airport already took it.
Wanting to get a first-hand look at a real-life micronation, I flew out to Nevada to visit the Republic of Molossia, a micronation 45 minutes south of Reno. I'm on the border of Molossia and the United States right now. Whoa, that's weird.
Whoa, that's weird.
The capital of Molossia is Boston, named after its founder, Kevin Baugh.
Molossia was originally founded on 26 May of 1977, and back then my friend James and I, we watched a movie called The Mouse That Roared with Peter Sellers. It's an old movie from 1960, and we were really struck by the imagination and creativity of that movie. And so we decided it'd be fun to start our own little tiny nation. Back then Molossia was called Voldstein, and he was king and I was prime minister, and then he moved on to other things. But I stayed with the idea, and once I obtained property here within northern Nevada, it was only natural to, change the name to Molossia, and it was only natural to continue our nation and raise the flag. We've been going strong here ever since. So, before we go any further, who has passports? You better have passports. You enter a foreign country.
Despite having left my passport at home, I put one together with supplies from CVS and managed to get into the country just fine.
Is this where you want it, right here?
Yeah,
okay.
That's great. Molossia is a small country with only 3 permanent residents: Kevin's wife, the First Lady.
I'm Adrian, the First Lady.
And his stepdaughter, the Chief Constable. Your daughter grew up here in Molossia?
She most certainly did. We're a blended family, so she's known Molossia since she was 5.
However, he does have an army of super creepy mannequins. I might not make it out of here alive. That he uses as civil servants.
This is Fred, our customs guy, and that's right. All of our civil servants here in the Republic of Molossia are mannequins because they don't complain, they don't go on strike, they don't take long breaks.
How may I abuse you? All right, I'll try not to get too close to old Freddy over here. Before I felt comfortable continuing the tour, I needed to ensure they weren't made out of human skin. I saw Fred and Ralph. What are they made out of?
Fred's got like some pillow ticking inside of him, and then they're all made out of PVC.
Okay.
That gives them their framework. So Fred has a few things that he would like you to remember not to bring into our nation.
Just like any country, Molossia has its own set of laws, which include no catfish, no walruses, and as the Chinese tourists visiting the country were dismayed to learn, no tobacco products. 在这里不会 because 在这里说 Oh, 你在美国
我们站在美国嘛，现在这里是美国。
All right, cool. Break any of these laws, and there's a good chance you'll end up in the country's one jail cell.
We might leave you there all night, I don't know.
Molossia doesn't just have its own legal system, though. It also has its own post office.
This is the Molossia Post Office. You're going to see Ralph, our postal guy. He is always on duty as postal employee.
He looks happy. Actually, he might go postal. Its own bank and monetary system.
Molossia's money is called the Valora. That means valuable in one of our second languages, which is Toronto.
Which is based off the cookie dough standard.
We are on the cookie dough standard here in the Republic of Molossia. Our money is all based on cookie dough.
So if I showed up with a stick of cookie dough, would I be able to trade it in for some currency?
Directly. In fact, that's what happened today. When we had folks visit today, they brought cookie dough in. Now, who brought cookie dough to me? Usually a tube of cookie dough is worth about 5 Valora.
Oh, there's the cookie dough. Dude, I could just push this thing over, take all the cookie dough, and run to my car. I could probably outrun him, but I'm not going to do that because he's been so nice. Its own rectangular oval office. Is this where all the laws are written?
Yeah, mostly in my head, actually. I just come up with stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Absolutely.
Does this place have air conditioning?
We've got a fan going on.
It's got a fan? All right.
Well, we're a third world country. Its own national anthem.
A country proud, a nation next to none.
A space program.
We do have a space program. We do launch rockets. If you launch this rocket, then I will give you a certificate making you an honorary Molossian space cadet.
I'm a space cadet. I feel like that has been apparent for a long time now. And a Navy.
We do have our own Navy, the Molossia Navy. We're proud of our Navy. We do take it to Lake Tahoe on a regular basis. We take our entire Navy to Lake Tahoe because it consists of inflatable kayaks. So
If you ever are trying to ramp up the Navy, I'm your guy.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
My parents have a kayak that I could probably steal.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah. Now you're probably thinking, why does a country of 3 people in the middle of the desert need a navy?
Who here knows, besides the First Lady, that we are currently at war?
Well, they declared war on East Germany,
We are in fact at war with the nation of East Germany.
who President Baugh blames for disturbing his sleep while he was stationed in West Germany after World War II. Apparently, East Germany still exists in the form of an uninhabited island off the coast of Cuba. Thus, the war still rages on.
There's no one with whom to arrange peace, and so our war with East Germany goes on forever, probably forever. I guess maybe someday we can go invade there, but I don't know. The Cubans might object.
Thankfully, though, Molossia has always maintained peaceful relations with the United States.
We don't really get involved in the politics of the United States. They've never given us any trouble whatsoever. We pay taxes, but we call it foreign aid. So we give foreign aid to the United States. And I think as long as we give them a reasonable amount of foreign aid, then they're fine. They don't bother us too much.
I mean, this is nice because there's a lot of these small places that claim they're not part of the U.S. and it doesn't always end well, like Waco, Texas, or that compound that was started by the Rajneesh in that documentary Wild Wild Country. That didn't end too well. But this is just a nice, peaceful micronation.
Hope things work out well for the U.S.
I found the whole concept of Molossia to be pretty wacky.
We also have our own time zone. That's right, here in Molossia, we are on Molossian Standard Time, which is 39 minutes ahead of Pacific Time, or 21 minutes behind Mountain Time, I guess, depending on which way you're facing.
Basically a school project taken too far.
Molossian broom ball is played with brooms and a ball, and there are no rules.
But as it turns out, taking things too far is its underlying philosophy.
I think our basic philosophy is, let's see what we can do with this idea, of having our own nation. Where can we take it? What can we do with it?
Some people like to pick up basketball for fun. Some people like to create their own country. And that's what this guy did. So you can't really hate on that.
We are very proud of our nation. We are very proud of this little country that we've created and carved out of the Nevada desert, if you will. And we would love to have people come visit us. We love having visitors come tour our nation and learn about the world's smallest sovereign republic.
Well, hey, the pleasure was all on this side
Not
of the American border.
on my side as well. It's been fantastic.
No, you seem to be a great host, and I think you're one of the most benign dictators, I've ever come across.
I do my best.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for visiting our nation.
Yeah.
And hopefully you'll come back and see us again sometime.
This place is beautiful, so I'd love to.
All right, well, thank you again.
Yeah, do you guys have any sort of salute that you do in Molossia, or a certain handshake?
Salute like this. If
Okay.
You want to salute, like that. Absolutely.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Safe trip home.
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa, that's weird.
Whoa, that's weird. Really fucking weird. Holy fucking shit.